Many years ago, in the small village of Riverdale in Ghana, a boy named Isaac Zongo grew up in a mud house with his widowed mother and 3 elder brothers. Life in the village was hard. Unlike his brothers, who were disciplined, hardworking, and determined to escape poverty, Isaac always sought the fastest shortcuts, even if they led him straight into trouble. His elder brother, Alfred Zongo, was the pride of the family. Everyone in Riverdale admired him because he was brilliant and ambitious. He left the village early, moved to Accra, and within a few years built a successful business importing spare parts from Nigeria. It was through him that the Zongo name became associated with wealth. While Alfred carried the family's dignity, Isaac carried only his appetite for enjoyment. Years later, when Alfred invited the family to join him in Accra, Isaac saw an opportunity to change his life forever. He left the village with just 1 pair of trousers and 2 old shirts. When he arrived in the city and saw Alfred's new life, the big house, shiny cars, air conditioners in every room, and a kitchen always full of food, something clicked inside him. From that day, Isaac made a silent vow: he would never again be seen as the poor boy from Riverdale. At first, it seemed harmless. Alfred trusted him completely and gave him a small job managing errands, taking cars to the mechanic, buying supplies, and delivering goods. But Isaac's sharp eyes noticed something else: the way women in the city looked at Alfred when he drove past in his black Toyota Prado, the admiration for his gold wristwatch, and the way they laughed at his French phrases in restaurants. One evening, Isaac sat on the veranda with his second brother, Umar, and said boldly, "If women like Alfred because of these things, then I will become like Alfred." Umar laughed and shook his head. "Don't disgrace the family," he warned. Isaac ignored him. From that night, he began his transformation. He secretly borrowed one of Alfred's silk shirts, a shiny silver wristwatch, and one of his expensive perfumes. Then he went into town, practicing the slow, deliberate walk he had seen Alfred use whenever he visited the bank. The first time he tried it, the perfume made his head spin, and the tight shirt squeezed his ribs. But when 2 young ladies giggled as he passed, Isaac knew he was on the right track. Over time, he mastered the art of pretending to be a wealthy man. He learned to speak slowly and confidently, sprinkle French phrases into his sentences, and wear sunglasses even at night. Whenever he borrowed Alfred's car, he drove slowly through busy streets so that everyone could see him. By the time he turned 28, Isaac had built a new identity in Accra as the charming, wealthy bachelor from the famous Zongo family. And that was how Anna Soadu entered his life. Anna was a beautiful young woman from a respectable family, raised by her mother, Fonta, who dreamed of marrying her daughter to a wealthy man. "My daughter," she often said, "poverty is not your portion. If a man does not drive a good car, don't even greet him." By age 24, Anna believed her happiness depended on finding a man who could give her the soft life her mother never had. She met Isaac at a mutual friend's birthday party. That day, Isaac had gone all out. He borrowed Alfred's white Lexus SUV, sprayed on the last drop of imported perfume, and wore a designer shirt from Alfred's closet. When he walked into the venue, the light caught his gold-plated watch, and his confident smile completed the illusion. Anna noticed him instantly but pretended not to. She was sitting at a corner table with her best friend, Miriam, taking orange juice and scrolling through her phone. Miriam nudged her. "Anna, see that tall, fine man? Look at his watch, his car key. That is money walking on 2 legs." Isaac approached slowly, bent slightly, and said in smooth French, "Bonsoir, mademoiselle. You are the most elegant woman in this room tonight." Anna blushed so hard she forgot to breathe. Miriam kicked her under the table. "Say something before he walks away." From that night, Isaac turned on his full charm. He took Anna to expensive dinners, all at Alfred's expense, showed up in different borrowed cars, and spoke about international contracts that only existed in his imagination. Anna believed every word. Within weeks, she was convinced she had found the husband of her dreams. But Miriam was more skeptical. Have you seen his house? Does he have staff? Why does he always say, "I'll call you back in 10 minutes" whenever you ask about business? Anna waved off her doubts. Rich men are always busy. Stop thinking like a villager. Months passed until one evening, Isaac took her to an extravagant restaurant. He knelt dramatically, pulled out a small velvet box containing a diamond ring, and asked, "Anna, will you make me the happiest man in Ghana and be my wife?" Anna screamed for joy and nodded. That was the start of the wedding preparations. Fanta, her mother, nearly fainted from excitement. She called every relative, neighbor, and former teacher to tell them, "My daughter is marrying money itself. Come eat wealth that day." Meanwhile, Isaac, the self-proclaimed businessman, was secretly panicking. He had no savings, not even enough for the engagement ring, which he had borrowed from Umar's ex-girlfriend. But Isaac knew Alfred valued family reputation, so he begged his elder brother for wedding support. Alfred sighed and agreed, muttering about foolish younger brothers. The wedding day arrived in Accra. It was the event of the year. Buffet tables groaned with jollof rice, grilled tilapia, roasted chicken, and gallons of sobolo juice. Live bands competed for attention, and Anna floated around in her white lace gown, while Fanta strutted like a queen, bragging about the Zongo dynasty. After the wedding, Isaac took Anna to a guest house owned by Alfred for their honeymoon. But 2 weeks later, the honeymoon glow faded. Anna waited eagerly for the day Isaac would finally take her to their mansion. Whenever she asked, he postponed. "Relax, my love. The mansion is under renovation. Just 2 more weeks." 2 weeks later, they finally arrived. Anna almost fainted. It wasn't a mansion, it was a tiny one-room apartment behind Alfred's compound, wedged between the security post and storage shed. No air conditioner, no generator, just a mattress, a small table, and a flickering bulb. On their first night, Anna couldn't sleep. She heard laughter outside, 2 maids gossiping. "So this is the new madam who married our errand boy." The other maid laughed. Anna froze. She had married a rich man, or so she thought. The next morning, Anna followed Isaac to the main house and overheard Alfred scolding him. "I warned you not to deceive that girl. Now she thinks she married a millionaire, but all you own is 1 pair of sandals." Anna's knees weakened. That evening, she confronted Isaac. "So it is true. You don't own the cars, the house, or even the ring." Isaac knelt dramatically. "I did it for us, my love. I wanted you to choose me. I knew you wouldn't look at me if I came as a poor man. Don't worry, success is coming. I can feel it." Anna wanted to scream but couldn't. Leaving would make her the biggest laughingstock in town, so she stayed. But she began watching him closely. And what she discovered made her regret saying yes. Every day in the tiny apartment was a reality check. Gone were the soft promises, Instagram perfect dates, and luxury. Instead, she woke up to chickens in the neighbor's yard and diesel from Alfred's generator. She even had to wash plates under the sun. Everything they had, clothes, food, furniture, came from Alfred. Every morning, Isaac disappeared into the main house, claiming business meetings, but Anna knew better. One afternoon, she saw him helping the driver wash Alfred's SUV. Her heart sank. She had married the family's errand boy. Now, whenever Alfred's wife, Hadiza, snapped her fingers, Anna had no choice but to respond. She ran errands for the maids, fetched freshly made juice, and helped in the kitchen. Gossip followed her everywhere. One day, Anna overheard 2 women at the shop. "So this is the bride who thought she married a rich man. He's just an errand boy now. The only money he has comes from Alfred." Weeks later, debt collectors stormed into the compound, shouting Isaac's name. "Where is that man? He owes us 3,500 Ghanaian cedis. Pay today or face the police. Hadassah sipped juice on the balcony, lips curled in a mocking smile. Anna's despair grew. She confronted Isaac again. I left my father's house believing I was walking into a better life. Instead, I became an errand wife in your brother's compound. Even the maid sends me on errands now. This is not what you promised me. Isaac had no reply. He buried his face in his hands. Anna endured, her mother Fonta eventually arriving unannounced. She found Anna scrubbing clothes in the courtyard. Shocked, Fonta stormed into the main house and confronted Hadassah. So this is how you treat my daughter? You turned her into your maid. Hadassah smiled calmly. Madam, please lower your voice. She married Isaac, not me. If he cannot provide, what do you want me to do? Give her my place. Alfred finally stepped in. Control yourself. This is my house. If Anna wanted the life of a queen, she should have married a king. She married my younger brother, the errand boy. The word sliced Fonta's heart. Thank you for watching the story. For part 2, kindly hit the subscribe button, then share your thoughts about the story with me in the comment section. Give the story a thumbs up and share the story out with your loved ones.